Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Mr. Rich de Guzman and Mr. Mr. Cut it! Stop!
Cut!
Stop!
This side.
Okay, when I say Rich, you show Rich, and I'll put on my hand. That way I look like a different person.
Yeah.
Ladies and... No, on me, I'm talking. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here the United States and the #1 ranked Millborn team in the world. We have Mr. Rich de Guzman and Mr. Greg Beltran. Now, Richard, tell me, Richard. That was a very outstanding game you guys played. How do you feel about that victory?
Well, it was a very great win. We were confident we could do it, and we're happy that we proved them that we could win because we think they started.
Well, there was speculation before the game that they were going to prove themselves to be what everybody was expecting, that maybe they would be the new champs. You know, the underdog.
Yeah.
How did you and your partner feel about that coming into the game?
Well, we knew we were going to win, and Greg Beltran, my partner, is one of the best guys at stealing signals, and that happened in the second game, and from there on we just coasted.
Well, there was a lot of interesting plays, but they say that the turning point of the game is when Craig discarded his last end of limit. Now, that was a factor, and how did it play a part?
Oh, that was a big part. It just turned everything around. They could have really kicked our butt. They had a shutout. They had a delayed action, and Craig just didn't want to end the game then, and he just blew their chances, and it turned it around for us.
Well, Rich, let's talk to Greg now. Greg, how do you feel about that victory? Well, it was a surprising victory for them, I guess, but for us it was well expected. We win this game. I guess we were confident that we were going to win, but not overly confident. I think that they were a good team, but they had no business even being in that room with us. It was like King Kong and Curious George. There is no way they could compete. I really think that they proved to themselves that they could rank among the best, but you know, it's like we're on cloud 85 and they're still on the ground. Well, Greg, what do you think about the way they handled themselves in the early going? Well, I really thought that they did have a good start, and I think the main factor was the way they allowed us to steal their signs. It was very, very stupid, and they weren't really sure of themselves. Rich, do you have any words to say about that? Start interviewing me. I can't interview myself. It's quite dead.
Stop. Yeah, I'd like to emphasize that when Craig Rendon blew it, now how do you feel that turned it around? Do you think that was a real big thing, or do you think we could have won anyway?
Well, I think that it was a big thing to them, but actually, the way they've been playing the last couple of games, it wouldn't have really mattered, and that mistakes are part of the game. It would have been a closer game, but I don't think they would have won.
Yeah, I believe that too. What happened?
Go.
Are you mad at Scott Skies for any particular reason? You know, maybe having to do with girls. I don't know.
No, not really. I'm mad at Scott because he did see your cards, and we call the cards girls, or
yeah,
you know, like them. But Scott is an average player, and I don't believe that they should. You're screwing up this stupid picture. Thank you. And I don't think that they should ever try to compete with us again, because I see no reason for them to embarrass themselves again.
How exactly did you steal those signs? What gave it away? What were those signs that they gave?
Well, at the beginning of the game, it was obvious when you look at your cards, but looking up at each other and then shuffling your cards or scratching yourself, and you know, obvious body language. And then when they put it down, it's quite simple, but you have to be there to understand what's going on.
Are you saying that Scott and Craig really aren't too good at signs? And do you have a better system of giving signs to each other?
Well, the way we do our signs, it's based around your normal car talk. You know, you talk about many things, and you can throw in words that kind of fits in with what you're talking about, but it also tips off your other player, and it's not too obvious. And that, I believe, is part of the difference of how we won the championship.
Get out of here. You just gave away our secret, and maybe you don't plan on playing Melbourne again because you just gave away the secret of your signals. And so, is that saying that you're not going to play Melbourne anymore, and that you're not going to let the world enjoy your playing anymore?
Well, actually, it's no real big secret because they have to pick up every word in the English vocabulary. And two, I have no reason not to tell them because we ain't never going to play them again.
Oh, okay.
There is no need. Our next goal in life, we're thinking of flying to France and playing their best, which I think will just be just a new experience for us. I don't think that they're that good, and they're not advanced in this game, even though it was invented in their country. At this point, I believe this is our ball game,
Let me take over it.
and there really isn't no other people that can compete with us.
Thank you, Greg Beltran, for that interview. Do you have any final comments on this?
Yes, I'd like to thank all the supporters and everybody who supported us. They did a hell of a job, and I really believe that I don't know how long we can win like this, but I hope we keep going. And what can I say? We're the best, and we're on the top, and there's nobody that's going to knock us off.
Greg Beltran, a true champion, one of the biggest Melbourne players in the world, but if you want to do something...
You guys have fun.
Thank you, Greg, for that interview, and we'll turn you back now to Brett Mushberger.